No, which part did written said that happened?
It was in the newspaper.
1930, the coronation of Emperor Haile Selassie. When Edward VIII went in Addis Ababa, George V declared that he's sick, he could not attend the coronation. He sent him son. And when lunchtime, there was no lunch for Edward VIII. And then sent him to the mess hall. And when he went there and back up the German, and there was no food for him. And then time outside the door and he got to fulfill Nebuchadnezzar. And after him fulfill Nebuchadnezzar by eating grass. When he went back to London, he said, Father, I will not accept the throne unless you free the black man.
Yeah, I hear the I say that to know, but what I say, I hear that all I know. What I say, which part that was documented, which part is documented. Like suppose a youth come now and him say
19.
He would have like no. And no say that time and a place. So which part is documented?
The old newspaper.
Which part you can go see that written?
The old newspaper here, Jamaica Gleaner.
Which library?
Duppy Gate, Crossroad. And after you leave Crossroad, you go in university and you ask for black supremacy and its holy theocracy. Research by Arthur Lewis, 59, and you will go through the rest.
Arthur Lewis.
Professor
Yes,
Arthur Lewis.
That is why the delegation live here 62 with Martin Moore Planner, Dr. Scarlett, Dr. Leslie, and the whole of them and betray and take bribe.
Yeah.
Now,
stick up in. The referendum 76, when Donald Sankey said to Bustamante, Chief, I win. Bustamante replied to Donald Sankey, shut your mouth and go away. Dare you to win, I who win. I saw some people in Jamaica the other day have their gold in their hand and chew licky, it slip out and they will never get it back. We ready to fight.
now you ask me why Mr. Manley called us the killing church. We sent a telex to Her Majesty the Queen of England, showing her that we are going to execute Edward VIII with the Nyabingi order. She sent the BBC, television and radio to film and everything of our duty. When they come to Jamaica, they take Philip Jackson, he was the radio announcer for JBC.
Yeah.
Yes. Curlin Jackson, which is a Canadian journalist, with the BBC, television and radio. They asked me what time will Edward VIII going to die. I said, Rastafari, I said, when he put a black circle around the sun, I must stop duty. And they asked me where I'm going to keep the duty. I said, Wales, Westmoreland. They said, why? I said, because Edward VIII and Her Majesty will be in Wales, Downing Street, London, courting to carry out the marriage. They sojourned with us to Westmoreland the 29th of May. And we started duty 9:30. 12:30, 12 o'clock, there was a black circle around the sun. They turn on their radio. This is a news flash from Wales, Downing Street, London. Edward VIII have just died on his bed from a heart attack. Some of the whites said, yes, you're the black heart man. And they run. Even some man on the base of his restaurant too. From that, Mr. Manley called us the killing church. For we can do our things with our culture.
All right. Nyabingi.
Rastafari.
All right.
Dead to black and white, don't press her.
All right, my brethren. One ear in the eye them on the radio now I say, why Rasta love talk about killing and blood and fire and lightning and thunder and them thing there. I only if I want to understand why that. But the eye sure now say the eye them within the order of the Nyabingi can wake up certain vibes without having to use gun.
Oh yes. We even teach July and let he kill 3 popes.
Alright.
And we are not ashamed of our track record. And if we have to do it again, we do it all over. It is not on our conscience.
No.
And as Spirit Reach now has been, they have the nails the right to serve our ancestors, which they have break their own democratic, which I hear them talking about. I don't know what is this democratic. For I don't have no right to serve my ancestors. Now I, the Abuna Blackout, is now saying to Michael Manley, as one who born here.
Wait, stick up it. When I say Abuna, because we know say Abuna is the head of the
Liberator,
the Ethiopian Orthodox Church in Ethiopia. How did I get that title Abuna?
Since They have take this conspiracy and have it in the hush to let communists be the order of the government in Ethiopia. Then you must know they relieve themselves from political responsibility. So in the Orthodox Church, there is no more liberator for the people. They have sucked their position by their own unscrupulous crumbs eating.
But I say the Abuna.
It will have been given to me.
Who give the eye the title?
The assemblies of elders, to see that the ancients.
When they say the assembly of elders, I know only for assembly of elders who that they say, boy, Bongo Blackheart call himself Abuna, but I never call him no Abuna. He might call himself that tune belong to the Coptic faith.
Truthfully.
The Nyabingi house where gather regular wouldn't really say the eye is the Abuna. So I say, no, how the eye come to be Abuna? And I say the elders of the Nyabingi house.
No, Muta, you must know that Michael Manley did make a bride within my church, you know. And most of the brethren who say they are Nyabingi, they take that.
No, we're not talking about most of the brethren who say they are Nyabingi. You know, we say, how the eye get the title Nyabingi Abuna?
The assemblies of elders
get the eye the title Abuna.
By seeing the works which have
what time did I get that title from the elder?
When there was a misrepresentation by the Manley government here in the island by what going on in Ethiopia, and we had to put out a charge against the Manley regime by misrepresenting the facts, and to see all mansions of brethren play big coward and little coward, and they want to consult the dragon to show the dragon their malpractice, and to see that we corrigible boldly stand and show the truth. Then brethren who the truth embedded within say, a honor must go to your name. From now on we call you Abuna Black Horse.
Oh, Irie.
Yes. So my beloved, we are saying now, if Mr. Manley loved Jamaica people as he said.
Yeah, but it sounds like the eye living and passing, you know. They keep on saying Mr. Manley not no power right.
Yes, Mr. PJ Patterson swear to do what he left off doing.
Yeah, but PJ Patterson also, I mean, so one to when PJ not there now and say I come power.
What it means to say, we the racists must see that old Cologne and Westminster model pumped and a new theocratic revelation put in organs.
How the eye going to do that?
Now, theoretically, we could have seen after 32 years, our second language is Spanish. We are saying to Bertrand Whiteman now, resign from your post. For by giving Roman Catholic drugs to our people in this modern century, it is no different from assisting the Pope and Mussolini to drop bomb on Ethiopia. It is a said bomb. So, we are saying, Hadin, Israel is for Israel, and Bertrand Whiteman and PJ Patterson for the white world. Now and for all, let's get straight over. We will not contest no election here in Jamaica unless the regime of Labour and PNP can come out openly and say to our people, you know what happened? Our white people, we are defending now. We're not defending the black people.
Wait. When they say we not contest an election, who care if they them run an election? I mean, nobody no business if they them run an election. So.
Because they want us to be lost in the wilderness.
They say, you know, it's like they say, no, it's like
they would want I to run an election and to participate or to decide.
All right, GLP, them have some little parliament business or council thing, and GLP come out and say, them now run it. Because them not seeing say electoral reform though. No, how they sound to I know it's like they say no somebody care if the eye them run the election. I say no, only if I want out the door we care if the eye them why if the eye them feel say somebody out there care if the eye them run election or not. That I could have said no, do not do it.
We are only making our position be known. Having we know our responsibility. Now we know that Jamaica is going through a pregnancy from 1938 and it must give birth to a new government which is for the people who come to the Middle Passage. Now we are here to let Marcus Garvey work be seen as a relay by us in Judah to take it up and carry through. We seen we are in this political regime, PNP and Liberal, this Marcus Garvey, this Shamsha, this Rastafari. And when one going to elect Rastafari doesn't seem to enshrine in their constitution, we are saying to Jamaica, we know that they are planning to massacre I and I Rasta who stand up as fundamental racists for the King of Kings. And they are saying to us that they will not respect us with our dialogues. Well, they are willing us with guns, and if they prefer to recognize hearing a bullet coming out of a barrel of a gun, certainly what they teach us, they shall certainly inherit it.
Who is the owner of the two-party system, Muta?
The owner of the two, no white people. Me just say white people control the two party.
Who set up who organized the two-party system in Jamaica? It's something I put it in your brain. Who organized it?
Manley and Buster.
No, sir, you're wrong.
No, just tell me.
1938, William Clark were in jail. He must say William Grant, you know.
Oh, all right. I remember Kenneth Clark Holmes, so I know Kenneth Clark Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The question asked, listen this. Why they rebel? Did they take down the Union Jack flag? That's when we are boy, you know. No. Then why they rebel? Check for yourself as a big man, Muta. They want more butter on the bread. Listen good again, Muta. This must not happen here again. They must not find the way to unite, neither to go and look about it, so as to use it and get on top of the authority that set up over them in the interest of the mother of the free, get them into party system and teach them two different things. Are you no realize who sent that delegation from London here? George V and Churchill. William Clark were in jail. Farmer with Bustamante. Norman Washington Manley was on the run. See, William Grant was in jail and William Clark was in jail, hiding from Alfonso in Spain. 1938 Bustamante come in this land and would ask the society and the people why Alexander Bustamante hate Combs.
That's Kenneth Clark Holmes.
No, and why see William Grant thump him down?
For those of you who don't know, Kenneth Clark Holmes is a one who is an unsung hero in Jamaica who Bustamante, when you talk about workers and them thing there, them Kenneth Clark Holmes was like the father for organize and set up certain things, just like you don't hear about Senate. And Kenneth Clark Holmes dead a couple years ago, suffering, poor, walking up and down on the street. For years, I'm sitting with that man. Yeah, I sitting with that man for years.
William Grant,
Senate Clark Holmes. So, for those of you who don't know that, it's very important that we know these people in Rasta, because them put certain people in front of it and make a feel that it's them people there. And the real people, them, they round at the back. See, so when the man talk about Senate now, so I just want the people them know that.
Tell William Grant, we don't want no red man in our party.
Who tell William Grant that? Senate Clark Holmes. Yeah. Senate Clark Holmes rough that way there.
I don't want no white men in our party.
Yeah, I don't. I remember one time Senate Clark Holmes didn't want the shoes, you know, and Senate Clark Holmes said him no wear black shoes, you know. Him wear white shoes, because him have to trample white. You know, so that's serious.
And so William Grant thump him down and give Bustamante the blind at the meeting the night. And from that's where we reach here from 1938 when we were boy. You see? Bustamante tell us pure life from 43 until him dead. I cite Bustamante from 43, he and Norman Washington Manley, and so help my God I don't see them no more. And I take them from 43 and I don't take them no more. And Max Lavigne alone, I close nearly 40 years there, sir. And I don't see them no more. For two individuals who I eat underneath the sun because they dismantle our union that we lived with for 2,000 years. 43. Under these statements, we must not destroy Jamaica. Listen good, Muta. 43 one Sunday night I can take you to the spot in Guys Hill where Alexander Bustamante stand up and talk these things. We must not destroy Jamaica. We have nowhere to go. And our foreparents don't come from anywhere, come here. Our foreparents fight a war for we to be the owner of this land. And we must not destroy it. And we must carry Jamaica as a little baby into a crib by powder him, bathe him and suckle him, and let him become a monster. Immediately, him tell the people, sing God save our gracious King, because our King in London. You see, the foreparents doesn't come from nowhere, come here. And we must not destroy Jamaica. And now we live with a union for 2,000 years, and the time has come we must dismantle it. When the people ask Alexander Bustamante what is the union, he say every sundown we cook food and pass over fence and give each other as a goodwill gesture and how to stop it. Because Jamaica been found himself in a two-party system, and it is easy for them to poison off on each other that way. And just through Bustamante know that the people growing cane, peace and banana walk, him get in from the people that way and push George V and George VI down with short. And take us fight war for them right along the line. Must we continue?
Years.
Must we continue to be a puppet for a Yankee imperialist and a Caucasian family, and we have 575 before Adam and Abraham? Why? It have to come to a complete end, else what we calling for now, the third war, and we calling to Communist China start to test nuclear weapon, that all who believe that United States of America and everybody get vexed and the mistake we make and they go up in flames because England and America are minority. You see me?
Yeah, I am a virgin. Hold on, I'm going to just take a breather here, guys. No things there I say. No things there I say. This is the continent that IRFM coming through, you know.
We must stop cook food and pass up fence and give each other goodwill gesture, because we'll poison off each other. At the same time, in George V and Churchill, two-party system control down with what him and his cousin. And when he did come here, him in a jail. And when it approved by Governor Denham, him released and sent to George V. And when he reached George V and come back home, him said to me, my people, nowhere like home. I'm glad I'm back home. I'm back home with a sea lips. And until today, Bustamante, they're gone with the secret and gone down the grave and left in the sun. And the night, Joe. And give we now to Britain at ransom. Lo and behold, Michael Manley can't stay in office down here through health. From short of health, he can't turn office. But he can't turn in office and go on the wing and go in Stalinberg, put away the bag, we're going to train for some material and swing the doors of Africa in our face. One of them know we watch them. Mandela going to die a violent death for what he have done. No pardon for that. Mugabe Hall likewise, man, against it. I am a freedom fighter. I who them veto in Devon House 73 as a freedom fighter signed to fight against it. And when we went to Devon House and had an interview, Clifford Campbell declared he veto. If we did have weapon, could it be? We take a deep look at Helsinki Summit Disarmament 68. The discussion of Helsinki Summit Disarmament 68, it is a joke. Don't take it for a joke. The authority in the Western Hemisphere take it for a joke. It's a very cutting crisis. Because you must do realize the US to the USSR, you must not use your hardware and blue steel upon these people that you have control over after the war in 1939. If you do that, the US going to resist it. The USSR going to resist the West, and we're going to travel and meet up into a nuclear holocaust. It come to a vote at Helsinki Summit Disarmament 68. After the vote going, and the vote cast 40 to 44. 44 said no, blue steel and hardware must not work. 40 said can work, and 4 abstain, never vote. Could you tell me the 4 that never vote, Buta?
You have to tell me.
England, America, France, and Italy never vote. You know why they never vote? They have no alternative besides feed upon the African race, the Lebanites, and the Indian like a caterpillar into a tobacco plantation. They're a bungle of arms house criminals.
Yeah.
that feed upon the African continent with bourgeois and try to misparize our activity of a theocracy government that exists 575 before Adam and Abraham. We want to hear which part democracy actually we go and our historical common enemy. Because we're going to Geneva, we'll find it 1936 illegal nation. When Adolf Hitler stepped in the aisle in Geneva 1936, what was the answer? 71 European nation and they take war and draw Adolf Hitler in 1972. And what was the word of Adolf Hitler? 1936 illegal nation to any Magog or Guinea in London, Jamaica, Governor General, Mapa, any one of them ready to meet them to face. For the word of Adolf Hitler, 1936 illegal nation, no peace. Why? Churchill promptly answer, why? Ethiopia are not inside. What Churchill did call for? Free trade association, democratic principle, mother be free. Adolf Hitler repeat, I oppose. Churchill says sign. And when he signed, Ethiopia entered the hall. What was the activity of the Italian? 1936 illegal nation.
Them drop bomb on Ethiopia.
The word is, by Edward VIII, could this be do King Tangchaman that resurrect and try the wine press and do the duty of his garments dipped in blood? Emperor Selassie from Ethiopia get up and said, I am he who from Bullsrock with my garments dipped in blood. The Italian bowed, shot Italian dead. The Italian bow. The emperor walk up to him, take this my happy boy, someday you will be in need of it. Hand him back the shot. I think shoot up His Majesty. When 12 o'clock they ask the emperor what you need for lunch. He said, get me a plate of dish of pepper. And after him sit down and eat out the plate of pepper, you do realize, Muta, 3 months after, Adolf Hitler send a pastor pepper go get Churchill, and Churchill send back a pack of needle, and 3 years after 1939 we broke up in the war.
Yeah, you know. Alright, my brethren. Alright, we hear what the ayah say, right, and the history of the ayah them say, you know. I man hear them history there from Iowa still. Yeah. No one never hear them history there, but listen to me now. I want out there, you know, I want to like them, I go to say, well, Rasta man talk, them talk, the true man justify for him virgin of history. Them pepper business there and, you know, gunshot and all them thing there. That's why I ask the eye them now. You see, I go ask the question again. I say no.
Documented facts.
Documentation is very important to the youth them out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice when you can show a man say, this was written that, and where the item I say it's not just the item I say it. It's like first time when I say Haile Selassie is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of Judah, elect of himself and light of the world. I hope a man say that is Rasta talk. But I can show one historically in history books that this is so by showing a one, because people believe in a paper, people love the paper, you know. So now when the eye chant there, we straighten a one outside there, but yet still have the skeptics them now, and the little intellectual one they want to know which part them history they come from.
You're right, Muta. You see these words, it doesn't left Geneva all. Now it doesn't left come on the street.
How the item get it? How the
you know why? How we get it?
Yeah.
We follow history. We have no idle time.
No, when I say I follow history, mean if it never leave Geneva.
Every announcement.
No, the item never go to Geneva yet.
No.
All right.
Every announcement.
So why I say no? Fair one like me know what travel now. I mean say no. Like 2 weeks time me I got Geneva. I mean, this is real. I got Geneva about 2 weeks time. I mean, I said, well, which part of Geneva me could have go? What's see them history there?
Good. You see Geneva, Switzerland.
Yeah, which part?
Switzerland, Geneva.
Yeah, me know, man. Which part of Geneva there? But which part in Geneva we could have go?
Geneva Hall, Switzerland.
Yeah. All of them documentation are there, so.
Right, and it announced from there, and we steer it because we have no idle time. You see? When them announce these things, you try in time to hold it in your brain because you know why.
No, I know, you know. Watch out, wait there. I don't want I get that wrong, you know. You see, it's enough things. Watch out. No, wait there. Like, listen, wait there. Stick up in Blackheart. It's enough things I'm on black on this program here where people don't believe, you know.
True.
But I know say when I out a road there, you know I travel out a road there, I see things where don't written, you know. And when I come forward there upon the continuation, I tell a man say, why you want to see when I there in Africa, when I there in Europe, or when I there in America, I see this. A man I say, boy, I'm out of which part you see that? I mean, which part? And then they say, why you know, sometimes you have to skip through certain paper, you know. Sometimes you sit down in a hotel room and a man say, bring out some magazine, come show you. And you just read it and you throw the magazine. But you remember it. And then you come to Jamaica now, you have black certain sound to a man and I say, which part you hear that, which part you read that. And you can't really show him which part you read it still, but you know what you say.
Watch you now. Watch me, man. Watch me. I do a shirt and a work went to build 63, you know. And you know, so I use word there and them fire me immediately. Yeah. The engineer judge and the frame is there. And a man rush me. And I said to the man, say, don't rush me. And you come bully me nor boss me. Because Ethiopia created with 2 talent. England, America and France created with 1. And then take gun and take 1 family and come in after the other one and we don't hand up that. And immediately the frame put out my card. And fire me, you know. And when me fancy them fire me, walk to the compound and cut down to it normally. By the wife. Curse everybody. Because me know some I go through the gate now. So them don't want the world to know that I and I created with 2 talent and the European only created with 1.
Alright, how did I get into the Coptic church?
The Coptic?
Yeah, because this I'm
I tell you something, Muta. I need a giant mama, pupa, and bass, you know, me a revolutionist, you know.
So they are not a member of the Ethiopian Coptic?
Me not giant nothing.
No, wait. I want to ask the eye if the eye is a member of the Coptic.
I don't join Ethiopian either.
Alright, so the eye is not part of the Coptic church.
I don't join no organization at all.
Alright, the eye get the eye play no that Rasta. I just know the eye I hear the eye, you know. I say
yes.
The eye is not a member.
Yes.
And I thought if the eye join
I will a part of it, but remember I don't join anything.
No, we no Rasta. We not ask if the eye join nothing, you know. Yeah. No, we not talking about join. We just say I belong to the Coptic church.
I feel to work here.
Yeah. And I go to Welcome Avenue.
Yeah. If I was there up to today.
Yeah, alright. That's what I want to find out from there. Alright. What are you again?
V. Robinson.
The
State Master one.
Rasta. The Ample over there. The Ample kind of sitting quietly and now say no. Make I hear from there.
Yeah. My main goal is that out of 96.5% of 1 people out of 2.5 million approximately. Those 96.5% which you consider the rest as a meaningless minority. Meaning that if they even in turn wanted to help this 96.5, they couldn't have done it. They are too small a percentage or a fraction. So is that 96.5% is being led by 3 point something. Because we break it down like this now. The second language is Spanish. Knowing that 96.5 is of 1 people, African, and they are not represented at the school level, at school curriculum level. And you have a prime minister, you have a minister of education, you have an ombudsman, and you have all these people. And none of these people see this needle point. It must have been because otherwise it would be picked up.
So in a sense now, even though them don't institutionalize apartheid in Jamaica, but this is a government of apartheid where the majority is ruled by the minority. And even though them tell us we have vote, but the vote don't mean a thing in democracy.
Alright, to prove the vote, I was coming here. To prove the vote, to prove what you say is true, is that you have voted for self-government from 1944. From 1944, that is 50 years now. In that you vote for whoever you want, and irrespective of who. And the first 4 elections that took place. These two white men manipulated those four voting Manley, Norman, and Buster won the first four. Out of the 96.5% of two half-caste Caucasian. But the reason for that, it might look simple. It may show four different pictures. The main one showing backwardness to his teeth because I mean, if 96.5% bow down to a system, something must have to happen. So you'd have to find the LCM of that now.
What is the LCM?
You'd bungle up all the problems them and find a common denominator. And when you work it out, it all was done at gunpoint. In that, they use the church as the
long time them a rule with gun and bayonet.
Yeah. And they also use the church as the main medium. The church is the main medium. Second by what they call economic system. They get you hungry, maximum hungry before them say hey. And when they say hey now, him say, you do what me say. And most likely of yourself say yes to service.
I love the item reason, you know. I tell you because here one now. Here why I love the item reason, you know. It's everything the item I say, I'm on set on a program now, all the while, you know, see it. And I only for one, him get Rasta on a smooth level. Him not get hardcore, higher bingy Rasta. Him get some pretty Rasta. Where I want like I know the pan the radio so now and I have black certain sound and I want say him feel says I say it. But him don't know say within the house and the hard of Naya Bingi. When Muta Baruka say is where Rasta hardcore I have bingy. I say you know see it? Yeah, you know see it.
Sure.
So when I talk on the radio now, you see, it's because you see all the one them I get Rasta right now. The one them I get Rasta upon some little nice, like a platter, like you know, serve them it like you know the black art man not there. You know see it, as some gold and silver around neck and them thing that when I come now and two them say Iron Man is a international artist. And Iron Man is in the limelight now, and I black certain sound. You know, it's like I can't no black the sound because it's so I grew up in a Rasta. I come up in a Rasta with that fire. You know, see. When I say when I chant within Rasta. So when I chant it, no one I wanna say, boy, Muta Baruka, that's he must say. But I didn't know say even the item where I say Rasta within 40 years and 50 years. I saw when I just come Rasta and I hear the chant. I saw I hear the chant and I didn't accept that chant there, you know. The fire and the blood and the lightning. You know see that one like him free the lightning now. You know see him know why you talk about black art man now, you know. Him know why you say about him know why you talk about the black art again and why you say it's like him depend his love, it's like I didn't know the love still, you know.
Yeah, and next thing
you know, see, but it's one black love. Him don't want to say black love, you know. Him why you say love too. Him just why you just love. I don't know the love.
Him don't want you to say fire.
Yes.
It's how we are going.
Yes.
Say good morning.
Muta, next thing again.
Yes.
And next thing again. We just jack up the political people them. We just jack up political people them. We will jack up now. We sister and brother now. Because look here now, our own people here now commit one of the greatest atrocity against the people as far as I'm concerned.
Genocide.
Yeah, by allowing their children to born and grow in captivity. Because I'll know the people them don't turn around and look at the people and children and say, hey, that trick we get still, you know, England, America, and Addis Ababa still, you know. Yeah. I'll know that is not happening as yet. You understand? Yeah. So we want to know from the Catholic black people, and the Anglican black supporters, and from the Catholic black supporters, and from the Moravian black supporters, and from the Baptist black supporters, and from the Presbyterian black supporters, and from the Jump Up black supporters. We want to know something from them. We want to know something from all these Western denominated black people. We want to know something from them. The question is this.
You will go from here to them.
Are you making a mistake 2 times? The same man that bundles you and brought you here is the same man you're going with? That you have to cream your daughter, your 12-year-old daughter here to show her beauty? To cream your 12-year-old daughter here to enhance her beauty? Or to wear a spiky shoes? What is it? What's the purpose of a spiky shoes? All wear it. What's the purpose? I'm going to break the purpose of a spiky shoes now. The reason why a European girl wears spiky shoes is because most of the time, 7 months out of the year in Europe, it is ice. So the spiky shoes now is to take that spike down in the ice so she wouldn't trip. So ordinarily, if you use her shoes like my one now, you would break your back. Or bash your head back because you fall backward 1,000,000 times. So the scientists now of Europe
develop our shoes.
Yeah, that's the purpose of it. Well, we don't have any ice out here.
Yeah. Well, I see where them put on coat and tie for way.
That's the tie again. The tie again. We don't have no coat that's preventing to go down in the clothes, but we have this tie. So it is just adoption by gunpoint. In other words, to get little love, you have to do these things.
Dictatorship.
Because if you want just a half ounce easier, you have to do. When I check out the Mills Brothers, I'm a music fanatic. And when I check out the Mills Brothers, first time, all those first time
ink spots and all.
Yeah, they had those come there here. And when I check out the purpose, the reason is because that is showing the white man, it's an indication showing the white man that I'm not so black, you know, chance man.
Yeah, give me a record,
man.
You want to reach there.
Yeah, buy some record, man. Yes, come on, man, come a great band, man. Yes, come a great band. But I'm in reverse, man. Yes, come a great. I see a great band, man, and thing.
You know, say me bow, man.
That's the same thing. Yeah.
When you want to be myself, I man look like you.
Yeah.
When you satisfy all God.
But no, it has passed us slightly because Rastas rise up and Junior just come out, nothing bongo and it have to go through and so on and so on. But the whole principle issue is that
Put the microphone.
the black people here are succumb. Remember?
White supremacy.
Yeah, remember, you know?
Put the microphone.
1963, the Pope and the Queen and the Archbishop of Canterbury came together in 1963 and married 2 men in Manchester, England. And the Pope and the Archbishop of Canterbury, the head of the Anglican denomination, officiate the marriage. And Christianity, Catholic, is the number 1 denomination in the world with 850 million supporters.
Yeah, well, them say the majority of Catholic priests in America is homosexual, inclined.
They never do a check out your
Yeah, well, them now do not check out because I them run Jamaica. All right.
It is clear.
All right, Bridget. Wait, no. Here we know. We are here the reasoning. We want to go to where the Coptic Church. What is the purpose of the Coptic Church at this time? You know, to where I'm going. How the one them decides? How they going to make a change? Because it seems as if they want to get involved with the politics and they want to get involved with the economics and they want to get involved.
Well,
tell me the change where they see in there.
The change is not just we, it's we and the people. For instance, Muta, for the first time since 500 years to the Middle Passage, the black man, the black woman in Jamaica now have a benevolent institution with an economic independent financial commerce for all black man and woman, for they to support, to help them in this government, black government for the all. This account is in the Bank of Nova Scotia for the all to support, which is an enterprise, the first black enterprise for all black people in the world, must be and will be supported by all black government and black caucus organization on all individual black. For this revolution, the account number for this account is 39093 39039 39093 39464. Now, all who see to uphold the integrity of Ethiopia and a black government and see no more to support the white.
Yeah, so all we know is that the money then now go to the man them personal things.
Now, this
kind of guarantee, no. A man, a virgin, a youth, I listen to that now. I say, what? Or an artist who aside them say, why should I give $1,000 to all them man? The money look like the money out of well, just the money card, them are suffer and all them way there. Why? Why the man them should I do that?
Well, this benevolent institution, not just overseen by me, the Abuna, or one man or two man, but it will be open, therefore open scrutiny for all to participate and make the best positive decision for the upkeepment of the black race. So, if there's any post looked to be distrust and character to be questioned, to they who would have felt such without character being questioned, they are welcome to hold that post. We do for certain let such a benevolent institution established for the all in the name of the King of Kings. Now this financial enterprise is in the name of Haile Selassie First Theocracy Government in the Bank of Nova Scotia. And they who see now for changes from this Anglo-Saxon, which telling our people pure lie and taking oath to serve the Queen. We are not saying oath is wrong too much, for God himself have sworn an oath unto David that according to the line of his flesh he shall rise up Christ in the flesh to sit upon the throne of David. So we know that oath is a good thing when you are going to be serious. So like how we know Mr. P.J. Patterson and Mr. Edward Siaga who denied us such right. Not even a dot of a percent in the percentage level where we are concerned as a nation. We are saying now, to avoid one term.
And them never deny the racist Moran church.
No.
To be a part, the Mormon church to be a part of the whole.
So what's this showing you? That Jamaica system is apartheid. Full apartheid. So then, for the first time, the black man who support JLP with gun, PNP with gun, you now have a black government to point and aim your gun in the right direction. Now, to you rude boys, you're welcome. Marcus Garvey did prophesy of you that they shall give you the gun. Now, you are Rastafari soldiers to stand up in vanguard for the defense of all those who come through the Middle Passage. And unto the herbsman, who the government are chasing you down like you're some criminal, this was the church they denied the right to worship all through because of herb. This church stands to defend all ganja man, wherever you are. Support this benevolent financial enterprise and to make it be one out of the best, to liberate you from suffering humanity.
I pray thee, Muta, if I say I will fight, I write. 1930, the coronation of Emperor Haile Selassie in Addis Ababa, Abyssinia. When Edward VIII went there, his father sidestepped it, declared that him sick, George V. And when him returned, him declared to his father, Father, I will not accept the throne unless you free the black man.
Yeah, I didn't go through that already still.
Him said, when you free them, who work for you and your children, if the black man develop and know that he is to fight and he is to liberate, he must to fight and shed his blood for it. Because what them have in Asia, Africa and Latin America, the Englishman died for them to achieve it. So if I say I will fight, I have my illegitimate right. My brain have been developed and expand to know that democracy don't belong to I and you, Muta.
Alright, wait there. We understand. Well, I want to find out where the Coptic, how the Coptic church, are they them do how the Coptic church going to go about bringing about this vital change that the item did.
The vital change of these people within the Coptic church, it is just history repeat itself, Muta. where the society running away from.
I pray thee. Despite all the change, Muta, there is a constitution that presented.
The item of a constitution?
Yes.
A manifesto?
Yes.
Not the church. Which part is that?
It is right here.
The item of it as well?
Yes, I. Now what I'm saying to you, Muta, this manifesto never presented by Rastafari Virgin by any premeditated thought. It were being asked for by Edward Siago through the 87, the 23rd of July. It were being unanimously accepted, and we and the government, the Labour government, go through a policy debate. We agreed upon 99 points and disagreed upon one. The one we disagreed upon, Mr. Siago did want us to use white rum or wine or mint or grapefruit as an incense in our church, and we said no.
Alright, wait, stick up in.
Yes.
The I say, the I and the government sit down.
Yes. In Parliament with the guidance of Carl Ratchford, the now Minister of Justice.
And reason about the item manifesto.
Yes, my lord.
And everything where
agreed upon 99 points.
Alright, tell me now. Tell me some of the point them where the government and the item agree upon.
No injustice. Justice for all. Our people to have 300 years of reparation, which the Queen agreed to pay our people.
Alright, wait there. Wait now. The government at the time agree with the item about that these things.
Yes, my beloved. In Parliament, under the supervision of Mr. Carl Rattray, which is the now Minister of Justice.
Alright, you see to me, make I throw the eye something now. If it was the GLP at the time.
Yes.
Alright, if the GLP and the Coptic Church agree upon 99 things, and the only thing them never agree upon was to burn orange and peel and them something. That means I don't see no difference between the item and the GLP.
Well, what we are saying, as a nation people, which is not defending the vulture, but the culture, we could not step away from the culture to defend the vulture. For if I, as the Abuna, did say, okay, we are going to put aside herb, which gave them the authority to massacre all
So them they agree upon the herbs business?
One way they agree. Here the way they agree. Now, Abuna, we just cannot free the herb give to you like that. We are going to give you a Bill of Rights signed by Her Majesty the Queen of England and the Governor General and the Senate and the House of Representatives. You are free to put together your own political party to compete against Labour and PNP. And if the people of Jamaica give you the mandate for this black government, then you have the right to change the law of the country where herb is concerned.
No, and that may ask the I know.
Oh, anyway, what you say?
No, may ask the I say. The I say that the GLP and the Coptic sit down and them agree upon 99 different things. But the only thing the item never agree upon was the burning of orange peel.
No.
Herbs. Yeah, the burning.
They disagreed upon that.
Yeah, so there's only one thing them never disagree upon, and it's the herbs. So the item and the GLP them sit down and agree upon 99 different things. I don't see no difference between the item and the GLP. Because wait there, I can show the item 99 things where I as a Rasta could have deal with them wouldn't agree with. So I don't know how the item could have sit down with the GLP and 99 things GLP and the item agree with.
Well, the reason why they disagree, the conspiracy that...
No, we're not talking about where them disagree upon, We're not talking about look at one thing,
Yes.
We are dealing with the 99 things. So may I say no, as Rasta, how the item, what I like tell the item, when the item say GLP agree with 99, I mean, I as a Rasta now, sit down here, so no, I could have tell you 99 things as a Rasta where GLP and PNP wouldn't agree with.
The first thing they agree with, when we pointed out to them and showed them the gross malpractice by taking our people from who responsible for them and taking them to another people who doesn't responsible for them in that financial way. And there is a way that who responsible for them does not abandon but decide to do
reparation.
Naturally.
All right, tell us some of the economical things in the country where they agree with the item pan.
The economical things which they agree with the item, what your culture, culture which the first thoughts of man, Ministry of Mining. We have minerals which we show to them we have in the land. And
It's all in the manifesto.
it's all manifesto, Muta.
You see, I try understand.
Everything.
You see, I try understand this thing, you know. I try understand, say. I know say I could have write a manifesto for Rasta and the PNP and the GLP agree with the majority of the things them. Because I can really think on enough things.
Muta.
No, whether or not it's word or mouth or not, you know, it means say the I them and them is the same thing.
No, one of Muta. What must know Muta?
You
Muta.
have to be human because although you act brutish, you still have to make the people consider you human.
Oh, all right. So them just agree because it's a thing.
Yeah.
The manifesto is right here.
But them really not really into it then. That's what you say.
Say that way. Say that
Oh,
way.
all right. I've already had them, I say no. I've had.
And again,
I've already had them, I say,
and
yeah.
having most of the virgin from before mine times, usually say they are non-politically, they are non-violent.
Yeah, but I them knowing that.
You know that?
Yeah, we know that non-political and non-violent.
They have been
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You're gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
So my beloved, within the points of integrity, seeing that it was the Queen of England who agreed for what black people doesn't know, that the new austerity measures of plan which Mr. Siago presented in 1983 and bring Jamaica government down one man thing, him re-enslave our people and take them from who were responsible for them and bring them uncle from the barren level. No, we said no. When Mr. Siago did that, him said the reason why I'm doing it because him and Rasta sleep in a bed. I communicate Siago and say, no, me I not sleeping in a bed. So we are going to show you how we dance. And I put our thing in writing to show the reason why we now bow to Euro, America, post-colonial Westminster model. And with that, to show that it's the throne of Buddha we represent, we have something documented here which we call the American into the worst disgraced as priests who said the Bible cannot change, and now we see them change it, Muta. Take this, Muta.
I would just like to expound upon what Bongo Blacka just said in relation to biblical representation of the facts. In proving that His Majesty, within a biblical point of view, is the King of Kings and the returned Christ, because as I see Acts 2:30, if I could read it for you, please.
Verse 30.
Acts 2 verse 30.
Therefore, being a prophet and know that God has sworn with an oath to him, that the fruit of his lands, according to the flesh, he would rise up Christ to sit on his throne. He seen this before, speak of the resurrection of Christ, and his soul was not left in hell, neither his flesh did see corruption.
I could stop.
Pearl, check out that the crystals. Who the man or the car? The two of them try.
See, it's a thing where it bring I to a Rastafari when I did just a read it. Say,
So
Christ will rise up and sit up on
David's
the throne. Yeah.
So that is a proclaimed fact within the Bible that I accept. Alright, this is a Bible written by the American Bible Society.
Right.
And it is a red Bible, and Acts 2:30 quotes. He was a prophet and he knew what God has promised him. God has made a vow that he would make one of David's descendants a king, just as David was. Now, to the eye.
Let me see.
No, this is a Bible that's
Acts
supposed to...
2,
Yes,
30. The same, supposed to be the same chapter,
Yes.
same verse.
Yes.
He was a prophet and he knew what God has promised him. God had made a vow that he would make one of David's descendants a king,
Yes.
just as David
Yes.
was.
Is it the same thing I say?
Therefore, being a prophet, I know that God has sworn with an oath to him, that the fruit of his line, which is the descendant,
Yes.
just as David was,
Yes.
fruit of him lines. All right, tell me what is the difference that I see with it?
Yes, the difference between those two acts verses right there now. One is emphasizing, one clearly emphasized that when one go identify Christ in his Iowa, one must cite him on the throne of David. Within the flesh, as pointed out in Acts 2:30.
Yeah, what the other one say?
And the other one does show say a king shall born within the family, but the importance of that king in relation to the divinity of his majesty is not...
No, wait, don't go so fast, He was a prophet. He who? He who?
That's right.
Let them don't put.
All right, you can't read the 30 and understand it if you don't read the 31, you know.
Yeah.
I mean the 29.
Yes.
So you have to read the 29.
Yeah.
To understand what the 30 has said.
Yeah.
So you cannot say therefore being a prophet. You have to start and say, men and brethren.
Yes.
Let me freely speak to you of the patriarch David.
Yes.
See it?
Yes.
That he's both dead and buried, and the sepulchre is with us unto this day. No, you see that the thing there is a thing with me. From me, I read the Bible in Rastafari. It not come out of me. I mean, I have to look on it. You know it.
Yes, I.
All right, now.
Yes, I.
My brothers, I must speak to you plainly about our famous ancestor, King David. He died and was buried, and his grave is here with us unto this very day. I know it's not different tonight.
You don't finish. You don't.
No,
finish.
I know it's not different tonight, you know.
Yeah.
The thing. All right, now. He was a prophet, but the other one started therefore being a prophet.
Yeah.
And he knew what God has promised him, and knowing that God has sworn with an oath to him.
Yes.
God made a vow that he would make one of David's descendants a king, just as David was.
Yes. And what it said in that one.
All right, and that the fruit of the flesh he would write. All one here plainly say Christ
Rise up
in the flesh.
rise up to Christ sit on his throne.
Flesh.
So this plainly I say Christ are going to rise, yeah, in the flesh. But this I say no, this I left you to figure out.
Yeah.
Which one of David?
Yes. And this is the conspiracy within the biblical context of the
It I figure out which one of David son them.
Yes.
I go see it.
Yes.
But this one page they say it's Christ. I go see it.
Definitely. So they want to point you away from that now.
No, we don't want to read up the whole heap of Psalms there right now.
No.
We want to go. It's just the brethren that try to bring a clarification. Yeah, no, the brethren.
Clarification of the biblical representation of the facts.
Yeah. All right, so when why the eye bring that to our attention?
Well, I would just like to bring that to the eye attention to show you the conspiracy within all levels of society against.
Oh, the eye say no that even though them tell you say the Bible can't change because them bring it and change.
Proof.
All right. There's a brother in England named Enoch Powell.
Yes.
I don't know if they ever hear about Enoch Powell. He was a big politician.
Yeah.
When I man just started that, I man say Enoch Powell is the first man to say black people must leave England. That I man even do a tune say it's not good to stay in a white man country too long, and Enoch Powell did know that everything will get a blow.
Yes.
All right now. Enoch Powell the other day say that Christ, God, is not a supernatural thing. Right? And him going over to show us that Christ never did crucify upon the cross.
Yes.
All right, now you have some priests, Roman Catholic priests, who say them no believe in a no supernatural God.
Yeah.
And them no actually preach that from for them pulpit.
Yeah.
Now the reason why I say that is for there I say no say them a claim say the things can't change. Well, we know say them change and
this is living proof.
And bring it where it bring us up.
Yes.
So when I say even within the context of the Bible,
there's distortion.
Rome come and switch round things and bring round things. And I said no, but I show because even to this day I know. As the I don't show I know within the context of that.
Finish within the Bible. I don't finish. If I could read Psalm 87 in the Black Bible here for you, please.
And the items there, the items still never answer the question, you know, Rasta, because the question I go round to and the item gone. I ask the item, how the Coptic Church, what is the proposal that the Coptic Church have in this time, you know, to make a change within the manifesto? The item I tell you know about Bible and what changed in the Bible, and I want to know where the item I go do in a Jamaica now, as man them who say politics and man them who say economics, or what the item going to do. All right, so the manifesto is available to anyone who wants it. All right, which part of one can obtain a copy of the manifesto?
Well, right now we need some monetary support to get it off the ground because it's at a stall right now since Gilbert destroyed a couple copies. We now a continued economic support to actually see that everyone gets it. But it just we're appealing to the nation, to those who see it possible within the manifesto. Those who see it possible.
So there's no copies of it available then?
Yes, copies of it available, I was saying to you. But not within those X hundred or X thousand.
No, the one take the mic.
Copies of the manifesto is available, but to the price level which we now getting it on, it is too distressing to get it out to sell to the public at that level. So we are now in dialogue with a printer who are seeing how to do it for us at a minimal price that we could sell one copy to the public for $250. How do we want it to reach everyone? Where we have it now more, if we should take it from that press to sell it to the public, we would have to sell one copy for $500. And how do we know the layman, his wages is $500 a week, which work out to nothing.
Yeah. All right. So the people them know say well them can get it, but it is in process now for really get it on a level. Irie, give thanks.
Visit to find.
The I say now that the copies of the manifesto is available. Available Welcome Avenue, but the item don't have no mass produce.
What was it to do?
Yeah.
What we were seen to do, we were seen to have policy launching, which what they really discussed with Rita, and it never worked out. But we are seen now to have Wyndham Hotel or Pegasus to launch that policy.
How long ago did they make that policy? That man?
From 1985, 86, and had it because.
I remember Jalai did help the item.
Yes.
At the same policy,
Yes,
alright.
Yes,
but at that time it was available. Because I remember copies I did that go around the place.
Well, as I say to you, Gilbert come and destroy 19,000 copy, and only leave us with the manuscript. And you know, Muta, you give a print in 19,000 copy, book to print, and you get it and pay for it. Not selling any. It's a terrible loss. It was only the manuscript we saved.
Right. So the item appeal now.
Yes, beloved.
The item like some help.
Yes.
To print some more of that.
Sure.
It's a good manifesto.
Yes.
I man did read it. From them. I think it's Jalai did bring it to I.
Yes.
Jalai did bring it to I.
Yes.
And in them time there it was something for read.
Yes.
All right. So if I want to know, you don't have to explain now what the item want to do with them thing there.
Yeah, Muta.
Oh, the item seen repatriation at this time, yeah.
No repatriation, Muta.
Because knowing that the item talk about politics and Jamaica, all the man say, boy, what man I say, we want to go Ethiopia.
One love, Muta. Our people have to culturalize first, Muta. For these kind of generation which is right now, Muta should like I say a garment is culture. And script on him head side. And him can let you.
Wait, hold on. Fix back this mic.
Him can stand up.
Get emotional and stand up.
Him can stand up as a prehistorian and give you culture and a line up with vulture. We now, Muta, have to get within the radar, the gleaner and the school, and culturalize our people, seeing the government are not doing so. For the King of Kings defend education.
Yeah.
We are not talking about to bring a boatload of down to Ethiopia. The king don't want that. Ratify mine individual. Yeah. That you can give the Ethiopians something to build on, not to break down. Repatriation, the church defend that. But you have to centralize. And you have to respect your brother. And you have to respect other man government. In as much you need them to respect your own. Now when we can show that mutual respect to yourself, then we can step from there. Taking a boatload of bridge into Ethiopia broke, not getting reparation, and you're going to look walk. That's not in it.
They're going to end up same way like
same way. So when
I agree with that.
So when them get paid, can employ somebody else. And Rasta now defend that. Rasta defend development.
Yeah.
So you have to be paid that you can go home and employ who are unemployed.
Yeah, man, that makes sense.
Naturally, that's where I defend.
Because you see, I personally know, as a personal youth, just now, Western just now, my main thing right now is to go to Africa, to get a piece of land and start a business. But
right now, Muta, agriculture we are doing right now, you know. And if a man can input himself, you know, say, all right, you know, I have no engineering quality ability. Plant food. For if you go here, to plant food, same way. So it is best for us to make ourselves in one union, do precisely as the King of Kings and the Honorable Prophet Marcus Messiah Garvey said. And when we do that and set an example, then the people will see something to follow. But as it is right now, Muta, I don't tell no lie. No central office of administration not yet recognized by all mansions for manifesto repatriation. We first have to recognize a central office of administration for the OAU to have its muscle with us, without question. And by doing so, you have to present a new specific of a draft constitution as Moses have done it in Egypt and take out the fallacious Jew. We Rasta have done it now. We doesn't need no dance to stagnate this work no more. We still love you if you are still dance, but we rather best to see the divine intellectual and the intellectual giant to do what is best blessed for suffering humanity. One love, my Lord.
No, we can tell you something. We love the idea,
I said, Almighty.
You see, that we don't love the dance, but we have to prepare if you have little intellect.
Yes, Muta.
Yes.
Yeah, have little intellect. Yeah.
As we started saying already, look, you know, we never clear up this. Just half a minute. Look, you know, I was saying from 1962 we have independence. That is 32 years now. And that means the Union Jack come down and the native flag go up. So to speak, native. You, in that you choose whoever you want, all your enemy can't call him out, him up. No, you have to wait for the man already. And we, right now, we don't have a African ambassador. Nowhere. It's England. The ambassador, them, they are Barbados, and you're the attaché, they don't have no. You see one of the Barbados? In response to every state in Africa. And in the reside in the West Indies. So in other words, it's a meaningless level. You mean say you have your mother, your father, sister, your brother, and you can't call to them, and the alien can't manage you. And what you're missing is their help. And them, and you know, pay for your shake your brother and say, I beg a piece of that, no man. And the man will move and make you can't say, beg a piece of your one, no. And the man will move out of the way. The Catholic and the Moravian and the Baptist and the Anglican will move out of the way. And them homosexual people here just block the entrance.
Sure.
Clergyman who turned housemaster gamblers. All the clergymen, the Abuna sins openly. All the Western imported subhuman indoctrination Christian practices. We see all you pastors as just a housemaster gambler at the table, drawing less from the members. And soon and very soon, the church members work out to be church mouse, buck like church mouse, and the pass one of all the money. It is full time for all these things to stop. The word of God must not be sold. For the word of God is life. God must sell life to it. Then how you the pastor and sell it? I do not take collection in my church, Muta. I take charity from the rich to put together a liberation army to combat, to fulfill the constitution of His Majesty, which He have given to the Federation. If the government in Jamaica failed to give you the people to come to Shashamame land grant, then you must form a political union and combat. And we have seen our brethren have shed such good work.
His Majesty right that didn't go and pen and demand coming already now.
Now we are saying as racists, now we must demand these brethren to come in public. And if they fail, we put a necklace wheel around their neck and burn them to death. That's how things going to be for our justice. For we seen begging arms do not help. But if we fight, it will give some help.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge, and we attack to the brethren them from Welcome Avenue. You know, it really interested to hear the eye them a chant, because I can't see why Babylon fear Rasta. You know, and why them wouldn't want I and I to really rise on a certain level, because if Rasta control certain things, them would really feel it.
White supremacy fall.
White supremacy we are dealing with now, because people don't like hear you say that, but it's true. White supremacy is the main enemy.
Obstacle.
And obstacle
to progress
of black people right now. And black people in Jamaica don't want to hear that, you know. Them want to get complacent with them situation. Them feel everything nice because them have a visa, them can go to America, them can have Jesus, them can have, you know them way there? Party are going and the music nice and them things. But when you get down to the real raw nitty gritty of the world something and say what you know, white people run your life, you know.
Yeah.
A man I say, but no white people not the run yourself. No white people not live at Trench Town. No white people not live at Alman Town. You know, so you say white people run your life. You know what I mean? I want to know that still the unseen hand is much more dangerous. Because we all say no. Sometimes a man bleed inside.
Them even run the Bible too.
Yeah, the bleeding inside sometimes is more pain than the bleeding outside. You know, see, so I want to watch when the man say, boy, right now. No, boy, I mean not see no blood. Where you ball for? No blood, no dead. You want to notice when a man a big guy and lick your finger and it now bleed. I better you just cut it, you know.
Sure, man.
And make it bleed, you know. Yeah, you know, see. So I'm gonna have to watch himself when the man say, boy, him not see no blood. So where we are ball for?
Yeah.
You know, see. So when the blood start running, you know, it's not no pain, not no, you know, it's dead.
Yes, I.
You know, see it?
Yeah.
So when I have to watch
Life
it.
and death situation.
Yeah.
Rastafari against the rest of the world, yes. I would like to expound upon certain other facts where even show white supremacy. Clearly a control, I mean, the book where we give all the authority for final destiny. As in Psalms 87.
Where wait, the item I say no, alright. What did I say though? I say the item not deal with the Bible or with the item I say one must read the Bible with care.
Yes, with care.
Read the Bible with care. Psalms 87.
Psalms 87.
This foundation is in the holy mountain. The Lord loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of Jah. I make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know me. Behold, Philistia and Tyre with Ethiopia. This man was born there. And it shall be said that this and that man was born in her.
But I shall
establish her.
The Lord shall write up.
Alright. What the ayah show with that psalm? Why
within that psalms, I man use that psalms to identify where the creator is born.
Alright, I want the people them who are listening to it know say I and I just say the psalm without looking at the Bible.
Yes, I.
Alright. So that is the old King James version.
Yes, I.
According to how I and I did really see.
Yes, I.
See, so
it is I want to clear what we get from that Psalms too, because after that
the old Philistine Tyre with Ethiopia, this man was born there. We know say God same love Ethiopia more than everything
and he was born in Ethiopia.
No, we know same born in Ethiopia.
Pointing to the Genesis.
Even without even looking in a psalm.
Yes, pointing to the Genesis of creation.
Yeah.
Alright.
Listen, alright, watch out now.
Yes.
On this program right now, what do I know say this program here, it's nothing we say on this program right now. Because we don't tell the people them say Christ born in a cave in Ethiopia, you know. And the anthropologists them and the archaeologists them go find out and realize that.
Yeah.
Man like Ben Yokian and John Henry Clark and a whole heap of little white scholars.
Yes.
Them go down, they go realize say Christ never really born in a no danger with no animal around him. You know, see, it's really not Ethiopia.
Yes.
Christ born. All right, now Psalms 87 in this Bible. So why they walk over this Bible when they had said this Bible and not deal with no? Why they walk over it? Or they want to show the conspiracy?
Yeah, the proof of the conspiracy and to the extent of the conspiracy.
All right.
Yes. All right. And who represent black people rights.
Black one must look at democracy for a right.
All right. So I and I just chant it. All I and I just chant it with oath, looking at the Bible.
Yes, I.
So. I could chant it now with them.
And see
no, them they said I want to steal, you know.
Yeah. So
all right, but Good News Bible.
Yes.
Good News Bible says, the Lord built his city on the sacred hill more than any other place in Israel. He loves the city of Jerusalem. Listen, city of God, to the wonderful things he says about you. I will include Egypt and Babylonia when I list the nations that obey me. I will number among the inhabitants of Jerusalem the people of Philadelphia, Tyre, and the Sudan. O Zion, of Zion it shall be said that all nations belong there and that Almighty will make us strong. The Lord will write a list of the peoples and include them all as citizens of Jerusalem. They dance and sing in Zion is the source of all our blessing. There one said singers and players.
Yes.
All my offspring are in the Selah.
Yes.
Alright, it don't mention Ethiopia, so it says Sudan.
Yes. They're trying to shift the Genesis.
Sudan is a borderline to Ethiopia. No.
Give back the bridge in the mic. Alright. This is a serious thing, you know.
Rastafari.
We have to take our next program for these.
I and I father never come from Sudan.
Alright.
Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and this is a gross misrepresentation of facts by the Bible societies who are practicing democracy.
I know they are enthusiastic for what I say, but I want it so okay at the people them. See? I just read. Don't get them, don't put them there, don't mix up them bread. One Bible, the King James Version of the Bible say, behold, Philistia and Tyre with Ethiopia.
Yes, I.
This man was born there. Alright now, this new Bible say, I will number among the inhabitants of Jerusalem the people of Philistia. So them keep Philistia.
Yeah, and them keep Tyre.
But them don't keep Ethiopia. And them don't say this man was born there. People,
total misrepresentation to mislead.
What we see as the Abuna, Muta. What we see not Muta. When the school children read this Bible now, Muta, and we say to me, Rastaman, how you say Rastafari?
My Bible.
Yeah.
And this is not school.
Since 4 years.
Alright now.
So we are saying Mr. Birchall White man must resign from his position.
Alright, good.
For this bad wine given to our people.
Wait there.
Catholic priest.
British Usage Edition, first published in 1976. First published in 1976. The United Bible Society is a worldwide fellowship of national Bible societies working in more than 180 countries. Now, I read from the same Good News Bible, but I read from the beginning at the front. Their aim is to reach all people with the Bible or some part of it in a language that they can understand and at a price they can afford. More than 500 million scriptures are distributed every year. You are invited to share in this work by your prayers and gifts. The Bible Society is in your country will be very happy to provide details of its activity. All right, people, this is a Good News Bible.
A red
Today's
cover, communist
English
cover.
version. I don't want to link red with communism still in the rest.
Yes,
that sounds like a man who will kill a man through him and green. You understand?
Yes,
that is not a thing to say.
That's
because
not
red is
effect,
the flag still.
Yes,
right. The Good News Bible is a translation which seeks to state clearly and accurately the meaning of the original text in words and form that are widely accepted. Now, if them say it want to deal with the form that are widely accepted, I couldn't accept Psalms 87. After from my Rasta. Not even when I got church, I could have get time to study Psalms 87.
Total distortion.
And I come to Rasta and I studied till I can close my eyes 500 times.
Show the importance.
And them tell me now, I must go change where I go study now.
Distort the fact misrepresent divine character.
Oh, you mean if them distorted? Them not distorted. Them move it.
Yes, totally, absolutely.
Because Sudan and Ethiopia is two different countries. And them don't say
heritage.
This man was born there. Them don't say that.
So all that significance is out.
It's very significant.
School children in an ignorance avenue to fight Rasta mentally.
I'm going to mention this again. I'm going to mention this again. Because here we know, it's a serious. I'm glad that I bring it at. You know, we can do a whole program. All right, I have a book named The Deceptions of the Bible.
Yes,
That's what the book named, The Deceptions of the Bible. And the man them show you a whole heap of things where King James and them Batman friends, Shakespeare,
so true,
and all of them put together to confuse.
Yes,
not hunger.
And still confusing.
Them never put it, they never confuse black people too, you know. They put it to confuse the poor white people.
Yes,
them.
the oppressed.
In England.
All the oppressed.
Yeah, everybody who oppressed in England now. And then two them use the church now and bring we, you know, come tell you say them are civilized we know. Them put it for we more.
Sure.
Than all them put it on the white people.
Show the importance of Rastafari and Ethiopia.
The reason why it happened that way, because we were so much that it was more supervisors. So them have to take the pressure for themselves because white was slaves one time, you know. So when I come in right now, then I said, no, but we can't bother with them. No, man. I'll first time you used to have to be 5 years a slave before you can get a pardon as a white man. But when black coming out for the massive now, let me say, all right, on the pardon, we're not slave again. Just help with them money and thing.
There's a serious discrepancy, and I can bet you how much more there.
Yes,
I can bet you how much more there.
But those two pivotal, because
I know, it's where I did side Rasta. Is that you see? When I did just a side Rasta, Revelation 5 was very important to I.
Revelation 3.
Jeremiah 23 was very important to I. Psalm 87 was very important
Acts
to I.
2:30.
And Acts
2:30.
Acts 2:30 was even more important when I said,
the truth to this start.
Cry, God shall rise up to sit up and
in the flesh.
And I said, this is serious.
Yes.
You know, see, all right, now, this is Psalm 87. Most ones where I know as you will record Psalm 87. Right? And Psalm 87 say, I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know me. Behold, Philistia and Tyre with Ethiopia.
This
man was born there.
Clear.
And it says so now, I will number among them of Jerusalem, the people of Philistia and Tyre, Sudan.
Yes.
Muslim state to fight there.
Yes, because they took accounts in 1978 with the Catholic, with the Orthodox, and with the Protestants. Yes.
No, you see, all right now. Yeah, them skip out this man was born there.
Yes, right.
And them skip out Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Which them put a semicolon. Them put a semicolon in the old one. But right now, so now.
Effectivity of both.
Them put and Sudan.
0.
And that Zion shall be said that the man was born in Iran, the highest himself shall be and Zion shall be said that all nations belong there. See it?
No,
you see it? No, see it?
All basic significances. relation to the divinity of His Majesty and the Genesis of Ethiopia is distorted in that version.
Yeah, it's very interesting what I bring up. I tell you the truth.
So we ask a clarification from all the Bible societies within America and out of America.
In Jamaica?
Yes, I
try to figure out who
the Genesis did not begin from Sudan.
I could have asked now. Since it's this book that I distribute to the school youth then?
Yes,
this Bible.
And I believe the first person to ask of this book is Virtual White Man.